Vi er tilbage igen, mine damer og herrer. Velkommen tilbage til endnu en reaktionsvideo, hvor vi i dag skal reagere på noget lidt spændende. Vi skal reagere på 10 forskellige fodboldspillere, der har floppet i den her sæson. Så I kan se det på skærmen her. Vi har igen høretelefonerne på, fordi det er Goal90, der har lavet den her video her. Basically kommer det til at være sådan rimelig recent transfers, der er floppet, så det kommer til at blive lidt spændende at se. Hvad har de gemt til os, og hvilke spillere kan man egentlig allerede, antage som et flop. Så lad os bare komme i gang med videoen.
Certain transfers were made in the past year or so which left both the clubs and their fans having high expectations.
Og jeg skal jo det undskyld på forhånd, at jeg er jo syg, så jeg hoster rimelig meget, som for eksempel nu. Så bare lige over med mig.
But so far, those players have failed to live up to those expectations. Basically, in footballing terms, they've flopped. Here are 10 transfers that have already flopped. Number 1, Aubameyang to Chelsea.
Fair play.
Aubameyang enjoyed a short spell at Barcelona but had to leave once the club signed Lewandowski. Looking back at things now, it would have been a lot better if he had just remained in Spain. He has scored just 3 goals and provided 1 assist in his 16 games in all competitions for Chelsea.
Barely så, husk lige, at så vidt jeg husker, så scorede han 2 mål mod Milan eller sådan noget. Altså, kom lidt ud af ingenting. Der tænker jeg virkelig, wow, okay, we are cooking. Og så, det er bare gået
far from the Aubameyang we know, who scored 13 goals and provided 1 assist in just 24 games at Barcelona. These days, Aubameyang doesn't even play much anymore. He was even brought on and then later taken off in the same game against Manchester City. That's humiliating for any player, not to mention a player of Aubameyang's stature.
Manden er vitterligt ikke længere med i vores Champions League-trup. Altså,
you can't really blame the former captain for making the move to Stamford Bridge in the first place. Chelsea had no pure senior centre-forward, they still don't, so it was assumed that Aubameyang would just walk into the team. Also, he was motivated by Thomas Tuchel,
det gav så god mening, så et eller andet sted, de gjorde det.
But Tuchel was dismissed not long after his arrival, and the succeeding coach doesn't seem to fancy him so much. Right now, Aubameyang is considering a move back to Barcelona before the January transfer window closes. As far as this window is concerned, that's the only club he can move to. Will it happen for him? Number 2, Denne.
Den er virkelig nederen, da der var Aubameyang der. Jeg havde virkelig glædet mig til at se ham i Chelsea. Altså, han er en af de spillere, jeg altid bare har beundret og tænkt, fuck, hvad kan jeg godt se ham i Chelsea en dag. Dengang Arsenal tegnede ham, var jeg fucking nederen over, det ikke var os, der fik ham. Og nu får vi ham endelig, og så er det bare sådan noget, goddammit. Det er virkelig trist, faktisk. Det er trist på så mange måder. Og det her også. Det er ærligt, my days.
Transfers that happened last year. He's currently Besiktas' as his highest paid player, but he's so bad that he doesn't even play anymore. He's left on the bench.
Overvej til Besiktas. Altså, no disrespect til den tyrkiske liga, men den er efterhånden blevet kendt som sådan lidt en retirement league. Og så tager du den som David ærligt en af de største talenter, der har været i lang tid for England. Og han er decideret håbløs.
For 4 of the last 5 league games, and the one where he came off the bench, he played 1 minute.
And
he has flopped so badly at Besiktas, they can't even wait till the end of the season to send him back. They want him out this January. But Everton also don't want him back right now, so he has to stay there. That's how bad it is.
Det er så håbløst. Altså, det ærligt er virkelig, altså wow. Altså, når du virkelig lige sætter dig og tænker over det. Hvordan fuck kunne det gå så galt?
Phillips to Man City.
Den er altså også vild, den her Calvin Phillips.
Really gave up his starting
jeg troede, det ville være den ultimative signing.
The guy was signed for £45 million and has played a grand total of 5 minutes in the Premier League this season. No wonder everybody was shocked when he made it to England's World Cup squad. Before the World Cup, he had played only 1 minute. His fitness issues and him being out of shape for some time has not helped him either. He is without a doubt one of the biggest flop transfers in the Premier League this season.
Ja, uden tvivl.
Number 4, Richarlison to Spurs. Yes,
Richarlison. Ærligt talt, jeg føler ikke, der er nok, der snakker om, hvor dårlig Richarlison egentlig har været. Han har været håbløs ringe. Jeg vil sige, grunden til, at jeg ikke rigtig har tænkt mere over Richarlison, det er, fordi jeg callede fra starten af. Jeg sagde, 50 mil for Richarlison er en totalt decideret elendig handel. Men, så det er måske også derfor, der er måske mange, der har haft den samme holdning, og så ikke rigtig har tænkt over det siden. Men det er faktisk vildt, hvor, altså, jeg føler ikke rigtig... Jeg føler folk lidt overser, hvor stort et flop han har været.
And had a decent outing at the World Cup with Brazil, but as far as Spurs are concerned, he's been a flop so far.
Yes.
Of course, as a centre forward, it was always going to be a struggle for him to get some playing time with Harry Kane in the team, but come on. No Premier League goals since joining the club. That's not good at all.
Nope.
Richarlison has scored just 2 goals for Spurs since he joined last summer, and both of them came in his first Champions League game.
Det var jo så vildt nok.
Nothing.
No. Der var også sådan, da de 2 mål kommer sådan lidt, okay, here we go. Nu begynder vi at se, hvad Richarlison kan, og nej, det har vi bare ikke set siden.
This is a guy who was signed for £50 million. Surely not impressive so far. And with Conte preferring a front three of Kane, Son and Kulusevski, it's hard to see how Richarlison can turn his form around.
Det fungerer
Number 5, Lingard to Forest. Lingard had the opportunity to join West Ham last summer, but he followed the money and went to Nottingham Forest instead. With Forest sitting atop of West Ham right now, that seems like a good decision for Lingard, but Nottingham Forest probably don't share his view.
No.
Lingard is yet to score or even provide an assist in the Premier League this season. In games when the club has needed individuals to rise and help lift the team, Lingard has always been found wanting. He was probably signed to be the club's star man, but he has so far been far from that.
Jeg havde virkelig store forventninger til Lingard.
Forest pay this guy 200k per week. Big flop.
Brother! Han får 200.000 om ugen. Jeg ved godt, at han har 30 år, og han har været Premier League i mange år, så det er selvfølgelig klart, at hans løn er selvfølgelig også bare steget en del gange efterhånden. Men 200.000! Det er okay, det er egentlig ikke, det var så slemt. Det var fuldstændig vanvittigt. Også fordi, jeg havde predicted ham til, jeg tror jeg sagde, at han ville få sådan 15 eller 20 målindleveringer i denne sæson. Ikke én i Premier League. Holy shit.
Investment.
Ja, I was wrong. Jeg tog totalt fejl med Lingard. Jeg troede virkelig, at han ville gå hen og blive en overraskelse. Det er han overhovedet ikke blevet.
To Aston Villa.
Også den her. Men den havde jeg lidt tænkt komme
to. Fairy tale one on many levels. He was reuniting with his former Liverpool teammate Steven Gerrard, and the first game he was going to play was against their arch-rivals Man United. United were leading 2-0 in that game when Coutinho came on in the second half, and then boom. In less than 15 minutes, he set up 1 goal and then scored the equaliser himself. A hell of a debut. But that was pretty much it. His form started dropping from there. Now he's gone from being a starter to being Buendia's deputy. Since joining Aston Villa a year ago, Coutinho has managed only 5 goals and 3 assists in 37 appearances. And the last time he started a Premier League game was back in October. Definitely a flop.
Så han startede i oktober. Igen, den her video er selvfølgelig også lige en måneds tid gammel, måske 2, men stadigvæk. Så det er jo ikke blevet bedre siden. Altså, wow.
Number 7. Yves Bissouma to Spurs. Bissouma...
Ja, oh my god, jeg havde ikke glemt, at han eksisterede. Det viser måske bare netop, hvor stort et flop han faktisk har været. Jeg havde fuldstændig glemt, at Bissouma var en ting.
Billy was that guy at Brighton, but since he made that £30 million move to Spurs in the summer, he's been looking like a...
Og den signing gav bare så meget mening på det tidspunkt. Jeg synes, det var en genial transfer af Spurs.
No wonder he's been struggling for game time under Conte.
Ja, og nu er han helt forsvundet.
As a matter of fact, new boy Pat Matar seems like he's about to move above Bissouma in the pecking order. There's still time for Bissouma to turn things around for himself at Spurs though, but right now, it's not looking too good for the Malians.
Det ser ikke godt ud indtil videre.
Number 8. Koulibaly to Chelsea.
Ja, jeg så den komme.
Koulibaly just seemed like the perfect replacement for Rudiger, so Chelsea had no problem spending £33 million on him.
Det er bare sådan lidt 33 millioner pund, du får en, der har spillet topniveau på Serie A, eller på topniveau i Serie A i så mange år. Vi mangler en ny CB. Det gav bare så meget mening at få ham ind. Altså, det var... Jeg var sikker på, at det ville blive en kæmpe succes. Og det har han bare ikke
været. But that has not proved to be a very good investment.
Overhovedet ikke.
The Senegal captain has not looked half as solid as we know him to be, and he's made a couple of defensive errors here and there since joining.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could say that Chelsea being in a bad state right now has not helped them settle in at all well, but come on. This is Koulibaly we're talking about here, an OG. Yeah. That shouldn't be an excuse for him, should it?
Det er også det, jeg tænker, vi henter jo en erfaren spiller ind, der burde jo ikke være nogen undskyldning. Man burde jo sige, okay, det er Koulibaly. Prøv her, hvis der skal være en, det kan godt være, vi er en dårlig periode, men der skal være en, der performer over resten af holdet. Det er Koulibaly. Du kan se, Thiago Silva har også været en af vores bedste spillere, selvom vi har været shit. Men Koulibaly har faktisk bare bidraget til alle de problemer, vi har. Jeg har altid følt mig usikker, når Koulibaly spillede, hver gang han har bolden, hver gang han skal gå ned i en tackling og sådan noget der. Han er aggressiv, han er bare dårlig på bolden, han fumler bare. Ja, han ser ikke særlig erfaren ud overhovedet.
Number 9, Ryan Gravenberch.
Bayern
signed Gravenberch from Ajax for 23 million euros last summer.
Spændende. Jeg har ikke fulgt med i Bayern Münchens kampe overhovedet den sæson, så det er jeg faktisk spændt på at høre det her.
Dude is still yet to get really integrated into the team. He still hasn't started a Bundesliga game, so are you surprised that he also hasn't scored or assisted in the German top flight?
Not really.
The only upside to this transfer right now is that the Dutchman is still just 20 years old, so there's still a lot of room for improvement. But will Bayern be that patient with him? Especially considering that they have a better and younger midfielder in Musiala.
Right. Men på den anden side, det er nemlig sådan et eller andet sted, ja, fordi altså, du har Koulibaly, gamle erfaren spiller, du har Jesse Lingard, basically alle, der har været nævnt indtil videre, mere eller mindre, så vidt jeg kan huske i hvert fald, har været altså ældre spillere, erfarne spillere, som har floppet. Det her, det er jo trods alt en ung spiller. Lad os lige give ham tid.
Number 10, Neil Maupay.
Oh yeah.
Maupay moved from Brighton to Everton for about 12 million euros last summer, but that does not look like a very good move for either party.
Nope.
Maupay has only managed 1 goal in 15 appearances so far for the club.
Det er virkelig skidt.
Lampard was hoping to have the Frenchman as a backup for Calvert-Lewin, but right now, both Maupay and injury-laden Calvert-Lewin have scored the same number of goals this season. Everton were probably hoping that signings like this would keep them away from another relegation battle, but halfway into the season, they're right back in the thick of it.
Pretty much.
Anyway, who would you say has been the biggest flop transfer in Europe in the last year? Let us know in the comments. Also, what's your prediction on the likes of Gakpo and Mudryk?
Ja, selvfølgelig. Den her, altså igen, og det er sjovt, fordi den her video er så kommet ud. Skal vi se, hvornår den her video er kommet ud? Den 19. januar, så det var jo lige her, hvor selvfølgelig Gakpo og Mudryk og sådan noget, der kom til, og Chelsea har jo så siden hentet Enzo Fernandez, så jeg ved ikke hvad. Altså hvis du kunne lave en hel video med top 10 transferstar flopper den sæson, og det ville bare være Chelsea-spillere, så let's be real. Altså indtil videre er det ikke så godt ud for nogen af dem, men jeg synes, at Auba er klart mit shout til det største flop den her sæson. Richarlison også fortjener også lige et honorable mention. Så ja, virkelig spændende video. Shoutout til Golden90 for at lagt den, eller for lige som har lige have, ja, lagt den her video sammen. Mega fedt lavet. Lad mig høre, hvad I tænker derude. Hvilken spiller synes I er det største flop, der har været den her sæson. Lad mig høre i kommentarfeltet. Og Anna kan sige tak for at I alle sammen. Peace out.